Aman gak nih? Aman gak nih? Hah? Aman gak nih? Alah, tadi langsung dikecup. Udah radang emang. Aduh, aduh. Ini ada ya. Udah.
How is this possible? Those strange white flowers we saw inside the hollow are showing up out here, too. And is it just my imagination? Or does it somehow feel like the Qingming sword is reacting to them?
Yeah, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Same. They look exactly like the ones in my memory. If only Ishu and Shifu were here. She'd know what to make of this.
With everything that's happening in Phylum Heights, it's only right for the High Preceptor to report directly to the mayor. That's her duty. And including, of course, the mess your brother caused. Yesha Yun. He's brought shame upon Yunquay Summit.
Mr. Liu! My brother, he's just...
Yeshun Guang. Facts are facts. There is no arguing them. But remember this. The two of you walk different paths. You have your own burden to bear. Since you've inherited the Qingming sword, you must carry everything it represents. That is your destiny.
Excuse me, but who might you be?
Sorry, I forgot to introduce him. He's Yunquay Summit's current...
I am Lu Hengzhou. I know who you are. Yishun's new disciple. As for these flowers, they've already been reported. So far, they seem harmless.
No, they're not. I've seen these flowers before, back when the old capital fell, and... we also found a ton of them deep inside Limnian Hollow. The weird thing is, whenever we approached them, it seemed to weaken the effects of the corruption.
Is that so? Then just to be safe, you may clear these flowers away for now.
Okay, I'll try.
Oh gitu. Apa oh gitu, ha? Oh gitu. Pamernya biji kau daren. Jauh gua. Oh yeah.
Mr. Liu, please believe me. These flowers aren't as simple as they look. There's something deeper going on. We can't just let them spread like this.
Ih, adminnya sombong. Ih,
You're not usually
kan
this
emang
persistent.
sombong.
Is it because of what you've been through lately? Or have you met someone special who's made you start questioning things?
Oh, datang. Info DC bang. Gak ada DC. Ke
No, that's
reset
not
aja
it.
tuh.
I just feel
Tumpang
like
di
this
sana.
is too important to ignore.
All right. Tomorrow evening, I shall gather all the
Macam
relevant
apa
people.
ini? Ya
We'll meet
macam
at the
begitu.
temple.
Thank you.
Of course, this isn't only about
Kalau
the
DC,
flowers.
iya. Emang
It's
harus
also time to come to
ada
a final
DC gitu,
verdict on your
wajib
brother's
kah,
act.
harus
We'll need to
kah?
review everything and make a statement that does right by the disciples of Yunquay Summit.
Lanjut apa kau? Mau ngapain kau?
I understand.
Good. That's all I needed to hear. Ye Guang, never ever forget who you are, or the duty that comes with your gift and your sword. Let's hope your presence in her life brings strength, not burden.
Sorry you had to see that. Mr. Liu's always been that
Biasa
way.
molek.
He takes Yunquai Summit's honor more seriously than anything.
Biasa nak
But
pamit lah.
I'm sure he didn't mean any
Pergi kau.
harm.
Ciu.
So, who exactly is this Mr. Liu? Is he one of our seniors at Rinquay Summit or something?
He's an elder of Yunquai Summit. He's the one who manages everything when Ishu and Shifu's not around.
An elder? But I heard that Yishuan Shifu was the only one from Rinquay Summit who survived the Failum Heights incident back then.
Well, he's more of a guardian than a fighter. Back when everyone left the mountain, he was tasked with making sure the disciples' families were safe. That's how he survived the disaster. I didn't think he'd come here, too. Guess that means whatever's happening lately really is...
He doesn't seem to like me much.
Huh? Really? He's always been quite a serious person. Alright, enough of that. It's getting late, and I need to prepare for tomorrow's meeting. Oh, right! The osmanthus cakes! They turned out a little off this time. But next time, I'll make the perfect batch for you to try. It's a promise, okay? See you tomorrow.
Ciu, ciu.
Since everyone's here, let's begin. The purpose of this meeting is to gather what we know, review the current situation, and discuss what to do with Ye Yun.
My apologies, everyone. It is a little inconvenient for me, so I'll... When I heard what happened with Shuyan some time ago, I had planned to return to Failum Heights immediately, but I received an urgent mission from the mayor. There's been an abnormal disturbance inside Hollow Zero, and as manpower was insufficient, Section 6 and I were sent to deal with it. It's a complicated matter and still has yet... Mr. Liu has given me a rundown of the situation regarding the creator. The situation is dire, so I've also shared this information with the mayor. However, my information is likely not complete. As such, I would like each of you who was there to briefly recount what happened so we can make the most accurate judgment possible.
Long story short, that Miss Sarah from the Exaltists was behind a whole string of events. Her real goal was to awaken the creator. Meanwhile, Ye Yun's so-called partnership with Sarah was just a cover. What he really wanted was to destroy the creature before it could fully awaken. Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. He overestimated himself, and in the end, he was possessed by the creator's power.
Thanks to Xiaoguang's assistance at a crucial moment, we were able to subdue the monster under the creator's control and awaken Ye Yun.
It's all thanks to Xiaoguang. Without her, we wouldn't have been able to suppress that monster or rescue Senior Ye.
Yet everything comes with a price. And that price... Xiaoguang, you used the power of the Qingming sword, didn't you?
I'm sorry, Shifu.
When you inherited the Qingming sword, I told you, Unless it's a matter of life and death, you must never draw it from its case or tap into its power source.
But my brother's life was hanging by a thread, and my friends were in danger. Please, Shifu, tell me, what situation could possibly be more dire than that?
Xiaoguang, I'm not blaming you. It's just, more than saving others, I'd rather you learn to protect yourself. Let's leave it here for now. Anyone else have something to add?
Though we ultimately prevailed, Yeshu Yuen left on his own in the chaos. We have no information on his whereabouts.
I've also been informed of that. I'll see what I can do to locate him.
High Preceptor, Yeshu Yuen colluded with the Exaltists, endangered Phylum Heights, and brought shame upon Yunque Summit. Surely this can't be brushed aside with just a vague...
You probably don't know this, but before I left, I sent the Qingming bird to Lemnian Hollow to search for him. But the poor thing got trapped there by the Exaltists, and when I examined the bird, I realized Shuyan had been trying to send me messages about the Creator, but they never got through. So no, Shuyan never really sided with the Exaltists or betrayed Yunque Summit, and that's exactly why we need to find him.
My brother must have had his own reasons for everything he did. I know he'd never betray us.
Whatever the case, Yeshu Yuen has done real damage to Yunque Summit's reputation. Still, the details can wait until he returns.
I take it you two are finished now? Then let me add something. When Sarah tried to summon the Creator, we saw this really weird black mist appear. And the strange thing is, we couldn't even hit it. Our attacks went right through.
Couldn't hit it.
That black mist is a formless entity. To harm it, you must condense it into a tangible state, just like the...
I see it now. That black mist must be the true form of the Creator's power. I've already discussed this with the mayor. He plans to conduct a discreet investigation through his own channels. For now, we're to stay put. Especially you, Xiaoguang. You need to stay in the temple and focus on recovering. Don't take any more risks.
But
Shifu's right, Xiaoguang. You fainted before, remember? You really can't keep pushing yourself like this anymore.
Yeah, Xiaoguang. Since both Shifu and the mayor are stepping in, we can finally take a little break.
The power of the Qingming sword is both the pride of Yunque Summit and the burden of its wielder. Right now is not the time for it to be drawn. You must cherish this power, and use it for the sake of many, not to serve your own feelings. So, I agree with the High Preceptor's decision. Yeshun Guang, you need to rest.
How about we let Xiaoguang speak for herself first? She's the one who's actually going through all this.
thank you, Junior. I want to help with the investigation too. Even without drawing the sword, there must be something I can still do.
No. I've already said this before. If you want to avoid the sword's negative effects, you must stay away from anything related to it. This isn't up for debate. If there are no objections, I'll take my leave here.
Since the High Preceptor has spoken, this meeting is concluded. Thank you.
Legenda tak terkalahkan.
Whoa. Oh.
Wise. I'm still a little worried. Sure, Xiaoguang looks fine now, but who knows if that sword's influence might get worse. It won't be good if she really does lose all of her memories. Maybe we should reach out to Ishu and Ship.
That makes sense. But reaching out to Shifu directly might be disruptive. She's had her hands full lately. Let's consult Senior Fufu first.
Shifu, we're really worried about Xiaoguang. If she really does start showing signs of memory loss, is there anything we can do?
There's nothing we can do. According to the records of past sword wielders, memory loss itself is a warning sign. Once it begins, the erosion caused by the Qingming sword only grows stronger. And after that, there's no turning back.
No way.
But, based on my studies, as long as the case remains intact and Xiaoguang refrains from drawing on the sword's core power, its influence on her can, in theory, be contained. So you must keep a close eye on her condition. Whatever happens, she must never use that sword the way she did before.
Understood. We'll keep a close watch on her.
And about what I said during the meeting earlier, I was too harsh. I didn't think about how it would make her feel. I know she only wanted to help, but after what happened to my sister, I can't lose another person to that sword. Especially not my own disciple, someone I'm supposed to protect. If only the Qingming sword had chosen me instead.
Please don't blame yourself, Shifu. I know you only said those things because you're worried about Xiaoguang. I'm sure she'll understand too.
Hold on a second. That means the Qingming sword actually chooses its own master?
Yes, that's right. The Qingming sword chose every one of its masters. Only those it accepts can resonate with it and wield its power. But even after all these years, no one has figured out what that sword looks for. It doesn't seem tied to strength, talent, or anything measurable. Back when Xiaoguang and Shiyan joined Yunhui Summit, Mr. Liu thought Shiyan showed far greater potential. I once guessed the Qingming sword might choose people with a certain kind of constitution, but that doesn't explain why it passed over me, when my constitution is far closer to my sister's, and chose Xiaoguang instead. We know far too little about this sword.
Sorry if this sounds blunt, but if we already knew the tragic fate of the Qingming sword's wielders, why let Xiaoguang inherit it?
This was my mistake. One I'll never be able to forgive myself for. After my sister's accident, I devoted everything I had to studying how to suppress the sword's side effects. When I finally succeeded with the case, I naively thought that would be enough, and that the sword could be tamed. So, I let my guard down. Back then, Xiaoguang had only just joined the sect. She was still a curious child. One day, when she was playing behind the mountain, she wandered into an off-limit area where the case was kept. All it took was one touch, and the sword chose her. Once the bond is formed, it can't be undone until the Keeper's death. If only I'd been more careful with its safekeeping. The case had been successful, and I let my pride dull my vigilance. none of this would have happened.
I've heard about it. According to Elder Lu, it was just an accident. No one could have known that something as simple as a touch would form. Instead of blaming anyone, maybe we should focus on what to do next. The way she looked just now. She must be really hurting inside.
I agree. Leaving her alone with her thoughts right now probably isn't good. Maybe I should go check in on her?
I still have something I need to take care of. So if you could go keep her company, that'd be... Xiaoguang really adores you, you know. Having you by her side will make her feel so much better.
Please, when you see her, tell her I'm sorry.
Buka dong, buka dong. Hmm. Ih,
Wise? What are you doing here?
Oh, it's just, when I knocked earlier, I heard a strange noise from inside. I thought something might have happened, so I came in to take a look.
Thank you. I'm fine, really. But you...
I'm sorry. I actually caught a glimpse.
Huh? Wait, what exactly did you see?
Oh, you're both here! Perfect. I was just about to go looking for you. Xiaoguang, about what happened at the meeting. Shifu asked us to pass on her apology.
I know. She's only being strict because she cares. I understand that. Anyway, thank you, both of you.
Xiaogong, I've been meaning to tell you. You don't always have to be the understanding one. It's alright to feel bothered, to feel sad. Anyone would. I would, if I were in your situation. Those feelings are perfectly normal. Nothing to be ashamed of. So, remember, you don't have to carry all of it alone, okay?
Thank you, really. I get it. Don't worry, I'm okay.
Alright. Shifu also asked us to do something else. A little test for you, actually. She just wants to make sure your memory's still doing fine. Just answer whatever feels right, okay?
Uh-huh? A test? Alright then.
I don't know everything you two have been through, so I'll let you do the asking. Just 3 questions will be enough.
Let me think. When we first met, what were you doing at the time?
When we first met... If you mean at Suibian Temple, I think I was trying to rescue that chubby orange cat.
Looks like you got the first one right. So let's move on to question 2.
During that night by the fire, we watched the stars and talked about the silly stuff that happened recently. What story did you share?
I talked about how I didn't bring enough money when I left Yunquei Summit, and almost ended up going to that pawn shop in town. I thought there was nothing left worth keeping except the Qingming sword.
Right again! Now on to the...
And the last one. What do you like to be called the most?
Wait, isn't this question...
I know the answer to this one.
Senior?
Couldn't quite catch that. Say it a little louder.
It's... Senior! Aw, you're teasing me again.
Perfect. Seems like your memory's just fine. That really puts my mind at ease. It's getting late, so I'll head out first. You two get some rest, all right?
Pulang dulu, pulang dulu.
It's already so late. Who in the world would come looking for me now?
Wait, siapa tuh?
Did I really see that? That shadowy figure? Was it just my imagination? Whatever. I'll just follow it and see what's going on. Huh. There's nothing here. This is Swabian Temple. No evil spirit would dare show up here. It's probably just a thief.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a cat over there. I'll go take a look. Is someone there?
Junior. Finally, we meet again.
Wait, I know you.
Surprised? Thought I was your sweet, well-behaved senior? Too bad. The one standing here now is a beast who just wants to survive. I've been waiting for you for such a long time, my dear Junior.
You're the one that appeared after she used the Qingming sword, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. Your memory's sharp. That's right. I am your senior, Ye Shengguang, through and through.
Could it be your split personality?
If that makes it easier for you, feel free to think of me as such. I'm the one she hides under that perfect obedient mask. The one she refuses to admit exists, but can't erase her other half. If she's the light, then I'm her shadow. If she's the saint high above, then I'm the one crawling through the dirt. She's willing to use that sword, that cursed power, to save everyone, to play the hero. Funny. But me? I just want to live. How can you save others when you can't even save yourself? It's all just a story people make up to feel moved by their own sacrifice. The stupidest lie ever told.
I get where you're coming from. I don't want to see her hurt herself for the sake of helping everyone else. That's not fair to her.
Fair, you say? You're the very first person who's ever said that word to me. I like it. No wonder she thinks you're so special. But let me tell you something. Every chosen heir of the Qingming sword is expected to become a hero. And yet, people are selfish by nature. Behind every noble reason hides an ugly truth. People want heroes. They raise their banners high, but all they really want is someone else to take the fall. A shield to stand in front of them. Someone to die in their place. But when that hero burns out, when she's spent everything she has, what then? Oh, they'll build a monument, offer flowers, shed a few pretty tears, write poems about her glory. And then they'll wait for the next fool to pick up the sword, to become the new hero. No one ever cares about the person beneath that title, the one who bleeds, who trembles, who So tell me, if one day that hero stood before everyone and said, "It hurts, I can't do this anymore, I just want to live," what do you think would happen?
I don't know. But everyone has the right to make their own choice.
I like your honesty. The truth is, from the moment that sword chose me, I knew exactly what I wanted. To be anything but a hero. I refuse to die before the world does. Oh, did I scare you? Don't worry. I just needed some air. She'll be back very soon. How about I let you in on a little secret? This outfit,
Halo.
I picked it out for her. Pretty, isn't it? Ah, looks like it's about time. She's waking up. Guess we'll talk again soon.
Hold on. I still have a lot of questions to ask you.
What happened to me?
Doppelganger ya. jauh.
Hello again, everyone. Remember me? I'm Jel from Krampus Compliance Authority. Yup, that Judgment Division of Tops. The one that makes all the bad guys run for cover. And this lovely young lady must be the rising star of Youngkoi Summit.
Iya, benar.
The current keeper of the Qingming Sword herself.
Udah. Sama Sainnya juga udah.
We've never really had the chance to properly get acquainted, have we?
Hello. I'm Guang. It's nice to meet you, Miss Zhao from Krampus.
Honestly, the honor's all mine. Finally meeting the legend herself? In person? You know, there are people out there secretly placing bets that you'll become new Eridu's next Void Hunter.
Tapi nge-build-nya susah sih, dapat crit rate-nya 50% ya. Susah.
They're saying stuff like,
Gua
"You'll be
mentok
the
di
one to restore
45%.
Youngkoi Summit's former glory and all that." Oh, note for someone as gifted and talented as
Resource
you.
gua habis
Someone
buat
turns
cari
heads
crit
just
rate
by walking
50%
in the
anjir.
crowd. Being too modest could be.
Please don't say things like that.
Expert. Tak tahu sih ya mau pull siapa.
I'm kidding. Don't still. You're the and we also have Mr. Lovely.
Is it me, or does Miss Zhao seem a little different today?
Oh, looks like you're still getting to know me. My attitude
Siapa
always
sih yang
depends on
katanya
the relationship,
penggantinya
you know.
Zhao, siapa sih itu?
Like today, I
Paling
came all
itu,
the way
kalau nggak
here with a
si-
bunch of
siapa tuh?
carefully chosen gifts just to see you guys.
Iya anjir,
But
kayak
aside from these
cari
little
emas.
goodies,
Susah banget.
information about Mr. Ye Shuyan.
You mean my brother?
So, tell me, don't I make a pretty great guy?
You said you have news about my brother? Wait, do you...
Don't get all worked up, Missy. Rushing won't get you anywhere. But your instincts are spot on. I do happen to have a lead on your brother's whereabouts.
Ya ada 2 agen yang apa gitu. Siapa namanya? Ntar ya.
Where is he? Please tell me.
Well, that's not very professional of you. In business, it all comes down to equal exchange. I give you what you want, and you give me what I want. Fair, efficient,
Masih
and
Suna sama
perfectly
ini ya,
transparent.
Arya ya.
Barging
Nah, Suna
in
sama
and
Arya.
asking for something before offering a trade.
Ya.
That's some questionable manners, don't you think?
Kayaknya ambil Sunanya
I'm
deh gua.
sorry.
Nah, udah kebanyakan anomali gua sih
She's
buat
just really
Arya sih.
worried. It's her brother we're talking about. So, what's your condition? What do you want from us?
Now we're talking, Proxy. A new unknown area has appeared in Lemnian Hollow, and I'm heading there to investigate. That's why I'm here.
An unknown area.
Correct. And to sweeten the deal, I'll throw in a bonus. According to the latest observation data, the area covered by Lemnian Hollow has... So, my theory is that there's some kind of abnormal miasma in that newly...
But why me? If you need help from a proxy, I get that, but what can I do for you?
Because you're the current keeper of the Qingming Sword. And I've heard a few interesting... Also, did those
si
white
Arya
flowers
kan
that
ini,
appeared in
dia
YFA
apa,
cause a
anomali.
strange
Terus
reaction
dia
from the sword? Like
apa tuh yang
some sort of resonance.
That's
apa sih
right.
namanya elemennya gue
The
lupa.
Qingming sword started trembling when we came into contact with those flowers.
Oh ya, Ether.
Wait, how did you
Anomali
know?
Ether dia si Arya.
I'm just connecting the dots on what we know so far. If my guess is right, the power of that sword, this new area, and the entire Lemnian Hollow
Nah, si
are all
Suna dia
connected
physical
somehow.
support.
And those strange white flowers may just be related to the abnormal miasma causing this expansion. So, I need you, Missy, and our brilliant
Disorder.
proxy friend here to join me.
Kayaknya belum
Of
deh.
course, as payment, I'll give you the
Belum,
exact
kayak Vivian,
coordinates where
belum.
your brother was last seen. I spotted him right at the edge of that new area.
All right, I'll do it.
That's a decisive answer.
I want to say yes, but Xiaoguang's health. Yishuan Shifu warned us more than once not to let her get near anything that could trigger the Qingming sword again.
I'm fine, Junior. You tested me. I've already asked Senior Fufu and the others. None of them have found any trace of my brother.
I understand where you're coming from, but this is too risky. I need to think it over.
Not an option. Observing the connection between that hollow area and the Qingming sword, it looks like you two aren't exactly on the... That's all right. I'm patient. I can wait. And don't worry, I never force a deal. So, if you decide you do want to work proxy, you're smart, I can
Emang
tell.
kau mau pull
I'm
siapa,
sure
Jo?
you'll make the most reasonable choice.
Ada rencana pull Arya atau si ini? Si Suna.
I know you still have concerns, but this lead means everything to me. Don't worry, if Ishuan Shifu finds out and punishes us, I'll take full responsibility. Please, I need this.
I don't care if I get punished. What matters to me is your health condition. We know too little about the Qingming sword. We can't take blind risks.
You know, before my brother left, I think I heard him say something. He said he'd save me. So I think maybe that's why he left without telling anyone why. Maybe it's because of me. But here I am, pretending nothing happened. Stuck here in safety, waiting,
Penjelajah ya.
praying. I don't want to be the fragile doll hiding in a glass house everyone keeps locked away anymore.
Ya, masih bingung
I
juga
want to
sih.
give something back.
Paling
To
nabung
use
dulu
my
lah gua
strength to
anjir.
protect the people who've always protected me.
Gua,
I want to return the warmth and love I've
terlalu
received
greedy
with my
ambil
own hands.
Wi engine-nya si Zhao nggak dapet ya. Kering gua sekarang.
I understand how you feel. I really do. But that sword is dangerous for you. I'm responsible for your safety.
Junior, you have a sibling too. If she went missing one day, you'd do the same, wouldn't you? Thank you. Really. Thank you. To be honest, I've been meaning to tell you that you're really special to me. Maybe it's the sword, but everyone, my brother and all the people at Yunquai Summit, I know they mean well, but it makes me feel guilty. But you listen to me. You stand up for me. You make me feel respected, even when everyone else thinks I'm being reckless. That means more to me than I can ever say.
Suna udah gantiin Zhao kan? Oh, kayaknya iya deh. Udah cukup sih menurutku Zhao. Ya. Nah, untuk si Arya kasusnya beda tuh, nggak tahu ya.
No need to thank me. But promise whatever happens in the hollow. Promise me you'll put your own...
Emang
I
timmu
promise.
siapa aja anjir?
And about what you said,
Kalau udah banyak
that you don't want to
anomali,
be the one
ya
who always needs
nggak perlu
protecting.
nggak sih?
Honestly,
Banyak banget
I've
anomali.
never thought of myself as your protector. You're way too strong for that, Senior. I'm just accompanying you, that's all. No matter what you decide to do, just know that I'll be by your side. That's a Will you promise that too? So whenever I look over, I know you'll be there.
Yes, I promise. Whenever we turn around, whenever we look over our shoulders, we'll always see each other there. Pinky promise.
Ya apa? Tim gua kan kebanyakan anomali kan ya.
I'll give you a hand.
Oh, kebanyakan anomali nih.
Is it
Mana nih?
Ready and
Needs
Do you want?
Ada si
I can help you. Promise to
Nabi.
eradicate all you.
Yuha, Yusuha, Alif,
Tsukashiro Yanagi. Oh,
Nagi.
Bear witness.
Iya.
Where are we going? Come to the seaside.
Kebanyakan anomali gua anjir.
Don't frighten me
Kenapa
like
tim gua
that.
anomali itu? Nabi, Yusuha, Vivian, Zendo, gimana? Kalau tau lah. Nabi, Vivian. Tahu sih ya. Tapi
You
kalau
have my
Dark
eradicate
Witness
all
sih
evil.
Miyabi masih bisa sih kalau kalau anomali. Dark Witness masih kuat ini ya. Nah itu dia hampir lengkap, kebanyakan anomali gua. Ya gua ini skip si Karya.
Tsukashiro Yanagi. This is the path I follow.
Rata-rata anomali.
Huh. I knew it. You came after all. I just knew you'd make the right choice.
Before we go, there's one thing I want to ask you.
Go on.
You said you wanted to investigate because you detected signs of the hollow expanding. But you're from I mean, would Tops really care about what happens to Phylum Heights? No matter what goes wrong here, it wouldn't really affect you, would it?
It's only natural you'd think that way, Missy. The moment you learned I worked for Tops, you'd start assuming that everything I do is for their benefit. And honestly, that's not entirely wrong. But Krampus does operate under Tops, sure. But our duty is to audit, judge, and enforce the rules. Those useless clowns Tops sent to Phylum Heights before were our judgment targets. So please, don't lump me in with them. Besides, the bigger an organization gets, the messier its internal politics become.
So what you're saying is,
Don't forget, Krampus is the one managing Phylum Heights now. No matter what happens, I have to take responsibility for my work. Like I told you before, in this world, everything comes down to one thing: equivalent exchange. We've taken so much from Phylum Heights. It's only fair we take responsibility. In contrast, Yunqui a shining prodigy, and oh my, who would have...
Of course we care about Phylum Heights, but at the moment, the only sign of hollow expansion comes from your readings. Besides, most hollows grow at a gradual pace. That doesn't...
You've done your research, I see. But according to my data, Lemnian Hollow's expansion rate is way beyond normal. Still, we won't know the truth until we go in and take a look ourselves. Don't worry. Once we're inside, I'll point out to you exactly where I last saw Mr. Yeshu Yuan. So, let me summarize the main mission objectives once more. Enter the mysterious new area in Lemnian Hollow. Investigate the expansion and the abnormal miasma activity, and determine the cause. To achieve this, I'll need the help of the most skilled proxy in New Eridu to guide my way. I'll also need the Qingming Sword's keeper to use the blade and resonate with the white flowers.
Oh,
so I can
musibah ini
figure
sih,
out
Zhao.
the relationship. No time to waste. Let's head out now.
Masih kan? Oke.
I checked around a bit. This place used to be an old porcelain mine. It's where they used to process lumite ore. If we keep going forward, we'll probably reach the main mining area.
Oh.
Whoa.
Gue farming
That's
gitu.
strange. Did the Qingming sword just...
Ya gue juga anjir. Part yang bagus pas di
What's
upgrade
wrong?
ke level
The sword
15
react to something?
ininya
It's not affecting you, is it?
bukan yang lain ya.
Maybe we should go back.
Don't worry.
Hell
I
nice.
just felt like the sword resonated with some
Kayak
kind of
apa ada
energy
CR
here.
CDM gitu kan
Looks
tempatnya.
like the sword
Tapi nggak
really is
naiknya yang lain
connected
gitu.
to this area somehow.
Tuh, gitu.
Abnormal miasma detected in this area.
Something's definitely wrong. The miasma around here feels different from what we've seen before.
You mean the miasma here feels unusually thick?
It's not about the concentration of
Ternyata nggak
miasma.
gua doang yang menderita anjir.
There's something...
According to my previous investigation, this area is an abandoned mine. Before you defeated that creature controlled by the creator, there wasn't even an entrance here. Okay then, that's enough intel sharing for now. The sector I'm investigating lies in the opposite direction, so we'll split up for now. We can meet up again once you finish investigating
Huh? We're not going together?
According to the principle of equivalent exchange, I give you leads on Yeshu Yuan, and you help me with my investigation. Nowhere in our deal does it say I have to
Real.
babysit your investigation. Or are you trying to get me to work for free, Missy?
No, that's not what I mean.
Ya cok kayak susah banget ya nge-up CDR CDM ya.
You're misunderstanding.
Well then, you don't have to worry about me. I am go handle your mission, and we'll meet up at just don't keep me waiting.
Since she's so capable, I guess she'll be fine, right? Okay then, let's follow the court. The warehouse is right over there. Let's hurry up. This place feels so dangerous. Why would my brother ever come here?
He must have had his reasons. Once we find him, we'll know for sure.
Ride the wind.
Miasma anomaly
Bangku apa ini?
is increasing.
Spesial bang buka itu.
This way.
Wait, am I seeing a bamboo in front of the warehouse?
Itu kenapa
I
ya?
can't believe there's an active bamboo in this no man's land. Did it just mention the abnormal miasma? It's just like Miss Zhao said. Let's follow it.
Don't worry, I'll make this quick.
Ya, orang juga nggak tinggi syarat cuma 26 tahunnya. Aduh,
Incoming.
tahir.
That bamboo
Tapi
must
buat
have gone
karakter
inside
apa
the
ngambil
warehouse.
karakter lain
Let's go
CR-nya tinggi ya, 70, 80 ya.
Where did that bamboo go? Over there.
Emang kayaknya di setting deh sama Hoyo di AI memang.
Wow, you just picked up a new perception technique on your own? That's amazing. I knew you were gifted. Give it time and you'll be one of the best and brightest of Yunquei Summit.
Tapi nggak ada ini ya.
Once the chicken is stewed until tender. Full system reboot requested.
Requesting yang lain tinggi, yang cuman kadang kita 100 sampai ya. Iya sih. Karena aja. Oh gini gimana naiknya bang?
Alert.
Oh, pakai tab
Unidentified
takutnya nanti
bamboo
dia
detected
blur.
ahead.
Gak ada guna.
Model unknown. Not listed in any new Eridu official databases. Risk
Ya.
advisory.
Anjing.
High-level
Sih
intelligence
sebenarnya ya.
data construct detected within.
Error. Data error detected. Attempting to reorganize.
Yidis.
Whoa,
Sebenarnya
this little guy can
ini nggak
speak
sih
the
apa
universal
opsional
language.
dia mau
Is it
CR atau
talking to
CDM nggak sih?
itself?
It seems kind of weird. Let's listen to what it has to say for.
Reorganizing. Hey, friends over there. I can see you. It's nice to meet you. My name is Lockspring. As you can tell, I'm a bamboo that's a little faulty.
What are you doing all alone?
I must apologize. When I first became aware, I was already stuck here. I've been wandering around ever since, but haven't. Luckily, I remember the important things. What I am and why I was created. That's enough to... I was built by one of the first Void Hunters, Lady Sunbringer herself. As you might know, Lady Sunbringer was the chief executive officer of Marcel Group,
Oh,
the
ini
very inventor of all
abang.
bamboo. I belong to an early series she designed, the High Firepower Combat Bamboo, model number GU0001. Sadly, that line was discontinued not long after release due to various issues. After all these years, most bamboo of my model, perhaps I'm the last of my...
High firepower combat bamboo.
That's true, but I'm not quite the same. But don't be fooled by how I look now. I was quite formidable in my prime. But do not worry. My combat module has been non-functional for years.
We're not frightened. It's just the first time I've seen a bamboo with.
Every bamboo she made was designed with a purpose. Some were meant to share the burden of human labor. Others, to bring warmth and company. Lady Sunbringer loved humanity. That's why every bamboo, no matter the
Oh ya,
appearance,
emang
was made to serve
CR
mankind.
di Songguangmu ngestak berapa
High
Jo?
Firepower Combat Series, that mission, hard-coded deep within our code to protect
Eh,
humanity.
susah kali ya.
I was born to protect, but now I've lost all the means I once had to fulfill that purpose. Perhaps my end should be the same as the others of my kind, buried in some cold scrapyard, quietly forgotten.
Don't say that. We'll get you out of the hollow. And once we do, we'll find some...
It's been far too long. I doubt anyone in New Eridu even remembers my model ever existed, let alone how to repair one.
Ini CR Yesongwu. CR Yesongguangmu ngestak berapa?
Still, thank you for saying that.
Your model sounds very powerful. May I ask why it was discontinued?
Perhaps because we were too pricey to maintain. Our failure rate was also much higher than other bamboo. I'm proof of both. My memory, combat, and even speech modules have all suffered varying. Technically, I should have been scrapped long ago. Yet, somehow, but I've got nowhere else to go. So I just wander through these ruins, day after day.
It's okay. You can come with us. We'll take you out of here. Oh, right. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Yeshengguang, but you can call me Xiaoguang. This is my junior, Wise. We're disciples from Yunkui Summit. We came here looking for my brother and to investigate the anomalies in this area.
Iya.
Right. You mentioned abnormal
Emang
miasma
kalau
just
lebih
now?
dari 50%
What
nggak
did you mean
apa-apa
by that?
nggak apa-apa nggak sih?
As a combat Bangbu, I'm
Atau
quite
jadi
sensitive to
ini
changes in my
blueberry
surroundings.
gitu?
It seems to cling to a strange type of white flower, even causing it to mutate.
White flowers and abnormal miasma. Miss Zhao mentioned the same things before. Do you know where we can find these white flowers?
There are plenty of those white flowers nearby. If it's convenient.
That's a great idea. Junior, let's...
Bisa teleport. Gak masalah kalau lebih, cuma sayang aja kalau beda masalah. Gak bisa lihat lagi di sini.
Promise to tell me if anything's wrong, okay?
Ini apa? Sebenarnya punya aku bisa lebih dari 40%, cuma TDM-nya dikorbanin jadi 180%. Oh. Bisa diganti nih. Nah, gini.
I'll give you a hand.
Ya, yang dibawa alamak.
I didn't think the Qiming sword could do something like that.
Ambil tesnya ini lah.
That figure. It's my brother. He really is here.
Wait, over there. Miss Zhao's surrounded by a ton of ethereals.
Expected.
Ini,
There's
aduh.
a ton of those weird white flowers here.
Baca deh, skip.
Don't.
Nih.
Promise to tell me if anything's wrong, okay?
Nah. Ini. Pas di spotnya. Oh. Ini better atau enggak sih ya? Lebih better ini enggak sih? Crit damage-nya 200. Ya enggak? Udah habis gua anjir. Oh. Kembali semua. Balance enak DM aja. Oh, ya udah. Gini aja nih ya.
I'll give you a hand.
This is the path I follow.
Balik lagi. Wih.
The blade knows my heart. Got a trace.
Rasanya kok kayak kayak apa ya? Kayak link ya. Mana nih? Oh, belum. Kan atau attack aja lah. Attack nggak sih? Attack. Tuh, kok balik lagi? Ah, lama. Mana anjir?
Mind and body as one.
Oh,
Through the void.
This one looks like trouble.
I'm sensing a weird aura of miasma from it. Feels familiar somehow, but no. Now isn't the time to be thinking about that. We still need to hurry and help Miss Zhao. Finally, the last of them.
No time to waste. We've got to go help Miss Zhao.
oh.
Another one of those obstacles. I'm leaving it to you, Junior.
Lucunya.
Perfect. You've already handled those ethereals.
Something good.
Ride the wind. Miss Zhao, are you...
Wait, don't tell me you came here because you were worried about me.
We saw you surrounded by a
itu
ton of
begitu.
ethereals from the watchtower. We got so worried we ran straight here.
Yeah. We caught sight of her brother earlier, but Xiaoguang gave up chasing him to come help you instead.
I didn't need rescuing, but fine. Since our original deal was that you'd help me with the investigation, seems you're keeping your word. And I like that. And who's this Bamboo?
Oh, this is Luxspring. We met it on the way. It said it's kind of broken, so it's been wandering around here alone.
Hello, Miss Zhao. I'm fairly familiar with this area. Maybe I can be of some use to you. In exchange, I hope you can take me out of this hollow.
A little Bamboo wandering around a place this dangerous alone, huh? That's pretty interesting.
You flatter me. But you're right. I'm not quite like the usual Bamboo. My combat instincts far exceed theirs, even with my body damaged. My memory core still carries the memory of every battle I fought. That's probably the reason I've managed to survive in a...
But either way, having someone who knows the terrain is useful. Back to business. I just scouted the area and, as expected, the scent of that abnormal miasma is thick here.
So you also felt it. I was just about to say, these ethereals have this strange miasmic aura about them. It's darker and more sinister than normal miasma. I'm assuming this is what you mentioned before? But the miasma doesn't seem to have...
I've also been mulling that over. Earlier, I discovered that this abnormal miasma clinged...
Right! Black Spring mentioned before that it...
mutate. If this little Bangbu's intel is accurate, perhaps we could find the tangible form of this miasma in those mutated flowers and track down the source of the expansion. I have a feeling that this all has something to do with the creator.
You mean...
Yep, but that's just my theory. We'll need more proof. Right now, let's just find those mutated flowers. Even...
You're right.
You're right. We've seen them plenty of times deep inside the hollow. But lately, they've begun showing up in Phylum Heights.
In Phylum...
What about Phylum Heights?
Oh, nothing. I mean, it's really strange those flowers would appear in Phylum Heights. Be careful, everyone!
Hop in anytime.
Oh. Oh.
These ethereals are all soaked in the stench of abnormal miasma. It looks like the Qingming sword is resonating with them. We should look into this.
Weren't you here to find your brother? What, giving up on him already?
I already know my brother's safe. That's good enough for me. For now, I have other things to do.
You can leave the fighting to me.
We'll be fine. Let's head to where the ethereals are coming from. I can feel
udah.
it. The Qingming sword is guiding me.
Gue kerjain event dulu baru story anjir.
So you're not just some dainty little princess. You're much more capable than I thought.
Thank you.
Wait, is that Miss Carol? What's she doing here?
Halo, perbu. Apa misinya? Yang mana tuh? Ah, satu misi. Oh, itu apa? Ganti biasanya kan itu apa? Ganti karakter gitu kan kalau satu tim kan. Karena kalau nggak bisa ganti karakter itu pencet aja spasi gitu. Kayak quick assist atau apa tuh namanya? Jadi sebelum kena serangannya kau pencet spasi ganti karakter di kalau mode kan ganti karakter dia kan. Quick assist namanya. Apa sih ya jelasinnya gimana ya? Anjir. Ini gimana? Aku nih. Aja lah. Taruh.
I see. You want to make them descend.
Iya, kalau pakai kontrol RBLB itu. Ya, pokoknya yang apa yang tombol buat ganti karakter di ini solo mode.
I'll do it. As long as you succeed. Now is the most opportune moment. Wouldn't you agree? Even if it means staining my hands with blood, I have to.
That was an illusion formed by miasma? Was that someone you knew?
Yes. That was my teacher.
There are quite a few similar phantoms around here. I've seen several myself. Their shapes and voices have been preserved by the miasma in some peculiar way, which allows us to see what's left of them even now.
I've heard miasma can preserve images of people. Looks like it's true after all. There's just no way to tell when that actually happened.
So your teacher has been here before?
I don't really know.
The one your teacher mentioned must be the creator, right? Seems like she knew about this creator a long, long time ago. And your teacher kinda sounded like Miss Sarah from the Exaltists. She wanted the creator to descend.
Based on everything we've seen so far,
Jadu.
the creator's descent would cause a catastrophe. There's no way my teacher would want that. Something's definitely not right here.
You really believe in your teacher that much? People are the most unpredictable, untrustworthy creatures in the world.
I don't think so. Junior Wise knows his teacher far better than some illusion repeating a few random words. If we can't even trust the ones closest to us, what else is there that we can put our trust in?
Ourselves. And only ourselves.
Huh?
It's nothing. Anyway, based on the clues, I think we can be certain now. There's an abnormal miasma in Lemnian Hollow that's causing it to expand, and it's connected to the creator. The anomaly you and Dylan felt before was actually a kind of inhale, like the ocean suddenly retreating before a tsunami hits.
So that means...
It means a terrifying tsunami is coming. Quite possibly the awakening of...
Sorry, I actually meant to ask earlier. This creator you've been talking about, what is it?
Dia nggak tahu creator.
The creator is the being worshipped by the Exaltists. They treat it like a god, believing it can give them power and create a whole new world. From what we've gathered, this creator is very likely tied to all the abnormal miasma around us.
I see. So you're talking about the same creator I know of. I've also heard stories about the Exaltists. Sadly, I've lost my combat capabilities now. I apologize that I can't be of much help.
You've already been a huge help, though. You're really familiar with the area, you managed to guide us here, and you showed us the tower.
Sorry to interrupt this touching moment, but to prevent the worst
Touching
from
moment.
happening, we'd better hurry and find those mutated flowers.
Right. The Qingming Sword's resonance is growing stronger alongside the presence of abnormal miasma. I sense strong abnormal miasma. It's very likely that the special white flower we're looking for is right there. so many white flowers here. Hmm? The white flowers are turning black?
Watch out!
Running black. Hitam. Bunga itu hitam.
So this is the mutation caused by the abnormal miasma. The white flowers completely turned black. Miss This looks even more dangerous now.
Forget the flowers. The abnormal miasma on these ethereals is even stronger than before. Let's handle this with caution.
Light brings the dawn.
Don't push yourself, Yixinguang.
Leave it to me. Let's hurry up and check those black flowers. The blade knows my heart.
My turn now? I'm gonna do my best. He's got that.
The line is drawn.
Musuhnya makin tebel nggak sih ini? Itu sih makin tebel gitu ya.
I'm right here.
I'll be fine. I see
You can leave the fighting to me.
Ini udah apa tuh? Wah. Bleh.
She shouldn't be drawing on the Qingming sword's power. What's wrong? You look so surprised. It's not like this is our first meeting. My dear Junior.
Oh.
You're the other Xiaoguang from earlier.
Good. I knew you wouldn't forget me.
Kenapa nggak dianimasiin gitu loh?
I need to find a chance to give you a proper reward.
Proper reward? First.
No. I said no, and I meant it. If you touch that sword again, we'll both... Fine. You win. But we won't do it again.
Wait, are you talking to Xiaoguang?
You could say that. Sometimes I can feel her. Her will is so strong. It's honestly hard to know how to deal with her. But I do what I can to make sure we survive. Blood as the bond. Soul as the vow. Be gone!
Disucikan. Disucikan.
Sorry for the trouble, everyone.
That girl was your other half? Interesting. Is it because of the Qingming sword?
I'm not completely sure. Maybe it's the Qingming sword, or maybe it's just something about me.
What? You knew she existed? But you...
Sorry. I did know about her, yes. Sometimes I can even sense what she's doing. But that night, she just appeared out of nowhere and acted so strange toward you. I didn't know how to explain, so I just pretended I didn't know anything. I'm really, really sorry.
Yeah.
It's all right. What worries me more is the Qingming sword. She just used its power. How are you feeling? Everything okay?
Actually, it was my idea too. I thought no matter what, those things had to be purified. She thought it'd be safer if she were the one to do it instead of me. And it's true. She did use the sword's power, but I didn't feel anything at all.
Even so, that's too dangerous. You shouldn't do that again. You promised me, Xiaoguang. No matter what happens, your safety comes first.
I know. It's just...
Sorry to interrupt, but I feel like I should remind you. Seems like we're being watched.
Oh, ya masih.
Yeah, I felt it too. They're over there.
Brother?
You still got stuff to do up
I think I see something over there. Did Senior Ye leave it?
Blah 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 blah.
Do you think Senior Ye left this letter to tell us something? But it feels so vague. It's pretty hard to read between the lines.
Brother, I don't know why he's doing this. There's so much he keeps from me. In his eyes, I'm still that immature kid who needs protecting. But I have grown up. I've gotten stronger. Yet, I'm still not good enough to share everyone's burdens. Sorry. I didn't mean to start rambling about all these heavy...
If Senior Ye really wanted to disappear for good, we wouldn't have found this letter. The fact that he left clues means he wants to communicate with us, but won't meet us face to face. Maybe there's a reason he has to stay hidden.
You're right. He must have his reasons.
You really do just trust people that easily, huh?
What's wrong with that? Plus, he's not people. He's my brother.
Nothing wrong with that. It's just a common trait of greenhouse flowers. Let's hope he's someone worth trusting then.
Reboot. Requesting reboot. Data corrupted. Data corrupted.
Oh no. Looks like Lock Spring's gotten worse. Should we get it out for repairs?
We've pretty much wrapped up here. It's about time we head out. I got something on the abnormal miasma and the hollow expansion, and you've managed to find some clues about your senior. I'd say this trip's been pretty productive. Too bad none of it is exactly good news, though. Let's go. I'll leave the rest to you, Proxy.
Tambah bata.
As expected of a pro, you're way more efficient than I thought, Proxy. All right,
Hey.
let's go over what we know so far. Lemnian Hollow is indeed expanding at an unusual rate. Just like I guessed before, it's because of the abnormal miasma inside. Though it has no tangible form, it clings to those white flowers, mutating them and turning them into black flowers.
Oh.
Those mutated black flowers spread corruption around it and draw in ethereals. But I can purify them with the Qingming sword.
Correct. You said Phylum Heights had those white flowers too, right? If those are... No, that shouldn't be possible. Theoretically, they can only survive inside the hollow. Anyway,
Reboot. Full system reboot requested.
Maybe we should take Lock Spring?
Yeah, that's probably our bigger
You're coming with us, Miss Zhao? I thought you might head back to Krampus.
This little Bangbu knows that area really well. It's worth keeping it with us. Besides, I've got nothing urgent going on. I don't mind tagging along.
So, do you happen to know any shops that fix Bangbu? I'm not even sure where to start.
I actually do know someone who's really good at fixing Bangbu. He's not in Phylum Heights, but I can try reaching out.
You really can do anything. Having you around is so reassuring. All right, then.
What? Pertama kali. Oh, kok cinta.
Antiques, where history speaks. Find the one that speaks to you.
Udah dari yang kebayangkan. Nyanyi. Kan pasti Enzo.
Exclusive antique appraisals workshops available. Reserve your spot now.
Anak endgame kontennya. Eh, eh, Bagus banget kan. Lagi. Besok. Besok.
This is the
Take your
Asset confirmed.
standing by. Look,
Awaiting further instructions. Ready and waiting.
I'm here, so we're good. Want to see the red scarf? I'm here, so we're good. Want to see the red scarf?
did you call me? Meow.
Udah mending kesini aja dulu lah, capek cuy. Masih panjang nyir ininya ceritanya. Oh, panggilan alam juga gitu kan. Masih panjang jir. Kalau ya, thank you yang udah pada komennya. Udah gak tahan cuy. Alah. Sama. Udah. Gak tahan gua. Ya bye.